Hi everybody, this is Boog-S Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the NECA TMNT Target exclusive Toon Tokka and Rahzar 2-pack. So before we take a look at Tokka, Rahzar, and all of their accessories, first let's take a look at this accessory. This device belongs to Dirk Savage, and this is the third device that we've gotten from him in these TMNT packs. With Mondo Gecko we got the wrist control device, and with the Punk Frogs we got the leg trap. So this is actually the third thing that we've got from him. I believe he's actually the next 2-pack that's coming out. It's supposed to be him and Mona Lisa, if I remember right. So it'll be good to finally get him so we can put these accessories with him. So now, let's go ahead and take a look at Tokka and his accessories. So first up, Tokka comes with a set of open hands. Up next, we get accessory holding hands. And it's kind of odd because all we get are open hands and accessory holding hands. We don't get any fisted hands with either figure. It's just the open ones and these accessory holding hands. Up next you get this fish. This set comes with quite a few food accessories, and I really like this because in their debut episode they attacked a restaurant. So I think it's really cool they come with food accessories. This fish looks really good. It's got some black lines painted over top of it, some gray fins, and the X's on the eyes. I think that's hilarious. And finally, he comes with this food platter, and this looks really nice. It's got some potatoes, carrots, a turkey there, and some salami. I think that looks really good. It looks really good, and it's painted really nicely. The only weird thing is you can see some weird textures here. I don't know if that's in the paint or the plastic, but that's a minor complaint. Like I said, I really like these food accessories because not only will I use them in pictures with this, but I'll use them in pictures with other figures as well. You'd be surprised how many pictures I do with food items in it. So I'm always happy anytime NECA gives us some food accessories. I also wanted to mention you can give the food accessories to either figure, but I'm just showing these off with Tokka for now. So now let's go ahead and take a look at his head sculpt. NECA did a really good job on this head sculpt. I like the expression that Tokka has. He looks very angry. He has red pupils, giving him a very intense look. I see a little bit of red on his nostril right here, so that's a little odd. He actually has an open mouth that makes him look even more angry. And you can see all the painted details on the inside of the mouth there. I'm really happy that NECA gave Tokka and Rahzar mouth articulation, because that's really good for pictures. You can definitely get some really good pictures with the expressions you can make with that open mouth. Because with the closed mouth, he looks angry as is. With the open mouth, he looks even angrier. So that looks really cool. The body is done in a weird kind of yellowish green color. It's definitely an odd color. But honestly, I really like this design. I think both the movie and cartoon designs for Tokka and Rahzar look really good. Tokka's body will be reused very soon on the Slash figure from the Mirage Ninja Turtle line. And I think that's funny because if I remember right, the old Playmates Tokka also reused Slash's body. So it's kind of funny that they did that. I really like his belt right here. You can see the foot logo and the skulls and crossbones and the shurikens right there. That looks really good. The back of his shell also looks really nice. Mine has a little speck of yellow paint right there from the spikes on his shell. These are rounded. The movie version, they actually had some very pointy spikes on his shell. They kind of hurt if you hit him the wrong way. The little spots on his skin are outlined in black. That looks pretty cool. As with most of the Ninja Turtles figures, you get that two-tone right there. You get that darker yellow color and this color on the front. And then there you have his feet with his toenails painted in that weird brownish color. His fingernails are also painted in that same color. So now let's go ahead and go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can look up all the way. He can look down just a little bit. He can open his mouth that far. He can move his head side to side. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can only move out that far before the shoulder pads hit on the shoulders right here and a little bit on the shell. He has a swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbows that can bend in that far. The elbow pad right here does hinder that very slightly. He has swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm that can move up and down very, very slightly. The shell does hinder that. And he can move side to side very slightly. I actually didn't even realize he had articulation there. He has ball-jointed hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward that far. He can kick back that far. He has a swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knees that can bend back that far, swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way, up all the way, and an ankle rocker. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Rahzar and his accessories. So first up, Rahzar comes with open hands. Up next, Rahzar comes with accessory holding hands. And finally, Rahzar comes with a turkey leg and another piece of meat on the bone there. And as I said, I really like these food accessories, and these look really awesome. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. Another really awesome head sculpt by NECA. The fur on this is sculpted very nicely. I like the gray outline around the eyes there. The gray for the nose looks good. He also has a jaw that opens, but mine looks a little crooked. Mine looks like it's pointing to the right just a little bit. See, if it would be lined up, it'd be a little more centered. But yeah, it's off to the right here. I don't think that's intentional. But anyways, you can open his mouth and see all of the details there. Another really cool expression. He has some torn fabric on his back in blue. Doesn't look too bad. He has his tire shoulder pads. All of his accessories are from the junkyard, like this is the grill of a truck. And this is a little different than the movie version. These are simplified designs. The ones in the movie were pretty intricately detailed. Like the tires and everything had textures, and I think they had spikes. But these designs are simplified for the cartoon. But I still think they look really good. These shoulder pads actually move. So if you want to move his shoulders out, you just move that shoulder pad. And then when his arms are down, you just move it up like that. So I'm really happy that NECA did that, because that works really well for pictures and it doesn't hinder the articulation, so that's pretty cool. This version of Rahzar comes with a green diaper on. He has his armor here with the spikes on it. He has the chains on his wrists that are done in white. He has more of that armor there on his thighs. He has some more really nicely sculpted fur there. You can see the peg on mine's leg is sticking out just a little bit there. Needs pushed back in just a little bit. He has his tire knee pads, and if you look, a little bit of the paint moved onto the thigh right there. Actually, now that I move it, that's a lot of paint. So that is unfortunate that that gray paint is rubbing off right there. And then he has white claws on his toes. Also forgot to mention he has that darker brown collar on the back of him. So now let's go ahead and go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can look up all the way. He can look down just about all the way. He has a jaw that can move open. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move all the way out. As I said, the shoulder pads are articulated so they don't hinder anything. He has a swiveled bicep, double-jointed elbows that can bend in that far. He has swiveled wrists that can move side to side and up and down. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm that can move back very slightly, forward very slightly, and side to side pretty nicely. He has ball-jointed hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward that far, but when you kick it forward, you'll hear that awful noise. He can kick back that far. He has a swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knee, swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way, up all the way, and a nice ankle rocker. So now let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here are Tokka and Rahzar next to their movie counterparts, and you can see all of the differences that the cartoon made. And even though the designs are a little different, I still like the cartoon designs. I still think they look really good. Here they are next to Shredder. Here they are next to Michelangelo and Raphael. And finally, here they are next to Donatello and Leonardo. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up because this is a very, very awesome set. I love the accessories they come with. I love that they come with one of Dirk Savage's accessories. And honestly, I just love these designs in general. I think these designs look really great for the cartoon. I'm a huge fan of both Tokka and Rahzar designs, so obviously I had to pick this set up. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.